Assalamu alaikum, dear learners. I hope all of you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also well. In the previous classes, I have discussed different clues of completing sentence. But in today's class, we are going to focus on exercise. Okay, so let's do it. Number 1. It is high time. We use it is high time to say that something should have done before. Here we can write, it is high time we did something for our nation. And we can also write, it is high time to give up our bad habit. So you can see that the second part is in past indefinite tense. Number 2, he pretends as though dash. Here we can see that the first clause is in present indefinite tense. That means the independent clause is in present tense. We have to write the dependent clause is in past indefinite tense. So we can say he pretends as though he were innocent. And we can say in another way, he pretends as though he did not know anything. Number 3, he spoke as if dash. Here we can see that the independent clause is in past indefinite tense. That's why we have to write the dependent clause in past perfect tense. We can say he spoke as if he had been a leader. We can say in another way, he spoke as if he had known everything. Here we can see that the independent clause is in past indefinite tense and the dependent clause is in past perfect tense. Number 4, we work first, lest dash. We know that we use lest to prevent something. Here we can write, we work first, lest we should miss an important meeting. So you can understand, to attend the important meeting, we have to work first. We can say that we use lest to avoid any kind of unnecessary situation. Number 5, if he supported me dash. Here we can see that this is the part of conditional sentence. And we can say, if he supported me, I could do the work properly. Here you can see one situation is dependent on another situation. Okay, if one situation happened, another situation would happen or could happen. And at the same time, we can say this is an example of second conditional sentence. Number 6, I went there with a view to dash. We know that we include ing with the verb after some phrases. These phrases are with a view to, look forward to, be used to, and get used to. So here we have to use verb plus ing after with a view to. We can say, I went to the library with a view to reading a book. Here I can also say, there was a purpose, that's why I went to the library. And that was reading books. Number 7, it was a long time since. Sometimes we use since to mention time. Here we can see that the independent clause is in past indefinite tense. So we have to write the dependent clause in past perfect tense. Number 8, I have no pen to dash. This is a part of infinitive. Infinitive means to plus base form of the verb. And we can say, I have no pen to write. Okay, so here you can see that the verb is in base form. Number 9, he is so poor that dash. We know that we use so something that to talk about reason. Here we can say, he is so poor that he cannot buy a shirt. Why can he not buy a shirt? Because he is very poor. No sooner had he heard the news. We use no sooner had to talk about an incident which immediately happened after another incident. Here we can say, no sooner had he heard the news than he started crying.